What's going on, Tots? Sean here with Triangle of Truth with my rapid review for this week. So for the past couple of weeks, I've really been kind of reading a lot of the Volume 1s through the Rebirth storyline from DC. And so this week I thought I'd give you a bit of a review on one of my favorites that I've read so far, and that is Red Hood and the Outlaws Volume 1. If anybody's ever heard of Red Hood, he's Jason Todd, who at one point was Robin under Batman, and ended up being killed by Joker and brought back to life by the Lazarus Pit. Only when he came back, he was not quite right. And he has a thirst for vengeance in a very different way from Batman. So think of him as a Robin without a net. He's anti-hero, very brutal, but very cool and sarcastic. One of my absolute favorite characters in all the comics. So the Rebirth story basically starts with Jason wanting to infiltrate Black Mask's gang to try and take him down from the inside. So while he's doing this, he ends up getting tasked with trying to steal a very top secret something from a train that Black Mask has given him to do. And while doing this, he meets Artemis, one of the Amazons, who's also trying to get her hands on whatever this top secret item is. And so you have to sit there and wonder, well, what are they both after the same thing for? And they end up all in Black Mask's lair, and what you learn is that this top secret item is actually Bizarro. So Bizarro is the person that completes this Outlaws trio. And so you basically are left with the rest of the story of them trying to figure out how to take Black Mask down, how to get out of this bunker. Story-wise, it is really, really good. The banter back and forth between Jason Todd and all the characters is just, it's fun, especially him and Batman, who you see kind of at the beginning of everything. And you know how Bruce is. Bruce, tries to tell him that if he's going to get too deep or goes too far, he will pull him out. And Jason's not having any of this. So that's looming over, of course, this entire Volume 1. Artwork, I love it. The DC Rebirth stuff overall, the artwork is consistent from across the whole platform, no matter which character you're reading. It's really good, great colors, pretty vibrant colors, and some of them are dark when they need to be as well. And just an overall very well written story, and how everything basically ties together into what's going on. That has been the most intriguing part of not only this book, but everything else in the Rebirth. This is one of those where I feel even if you're a new reader into comics, this is a great story arc to jump into, because it's got something for everybody, between heroes, villains, anti-heroes like Red Hood, and everything in between. Not to mention, they really take time to integrate everybody. I won't spoil it all, but there are some universes that previously were kind of kept separate from your Justice League, normal DC but they bring them into everything, so it's really cool. Well, that's all I got for this week, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of this series, if you've read it, and if you haven't, and you do read it, let me know if it was, if there was anything I said here that might have turned you on to reading it. Also, while you're here, don't forget to check out our sister channel, Funky Town Collectibles, for everything pop culture, pop collectibles related. They're really killing it over on their channel, and we love them to death, and can't thank them enough for helping us along in our journey here on YouTube as well. That's all I got, guys. Have a great one. Next time.